Hello and thank you for watching the Weekend Box Office Report. I'm your host Daniel K. This is for the weekend of May 15th through 17th, 2015. Pretty interesting stuff going on in the box office this week, but first, let's talk about me. So, I managed to get another paying gig, and this is why I love my life. There's two things. A, I got cast to play a man my own age, and as you can see, once I showed up at the set, they decided he doesn't really look old enough to be his own age. What can you do with his hair? So yeah, they actually had to age me to play me. The other thing is, I hope that if you're standing, if you're doing takes over and over again and the director's giving you direction, you do it differently, and somebody behind the camera whispers, "It's a machine," that's a comment on my reliability as an actor, and not that I'm some sort of cyborg that can't act. Anyway, we'll find out. And more details on what exactly I was shooting closer to air date. Alright, so, two new movies in the top 10 this week, surprising to me. Number one, Pitch Perfect 2. You thought it was going to be Mad Max, didn't you? No, it was Pitch Perfect 2. The sequel to Pitch Perfect, this one directed by Elizabeth, what is her name? Oh, I have a crush on her and I can't remember her name now. But anyway, she plays a character in both of these movies, and she produced them. And I am so glad that she's made a huge amount of money out of this, Elizabeth something. How much money, you ask? $69 million. As a matter of fact, it was almost $70 million, which would have made it the top. It would have broken a couple of records, like the biggest opening directed by a woman. It just barely was edged out by one of the Twilight movies. The biggest sequel opening, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, there were like two or three things that it almost made. But coming in number two in that particular club is just fine. So good on you, Elizabeth something. Coming in at number two, though, Mad Max Fury Road. Yes, from Warner Brothers, directed by the redoubtable George Miller, probably edited on a nicer kitchen table than the original Mad Max. It came in at $45.4 million, which, by the way, is in line with studio estimates. And it is rated R, after all, so, you know. It did okay. They both did okay. I'm just kind of surprised at Pitch Perfect, which was... I'll put it this way, by the way. Another thing about Pitch Perfect is that it made more in this weekend than the original first Pitch Perfect did. So that is building up quite a head of steam, the Pitch Perfect franchise. Pretty soon it will be a TV series. Alright, so there's your top 10. There's nothing else new in the top 10. And really, do you need something else new? Of course you don't. I wonder if this will make the lights better. I wonder if that'll make the light fall over. Well, I can't wait to see. Coming in at the very bottom of the chart, so far down that it is not yet numbered, Forbidden Games, a movie from 1952, redistributed by Rialto Pictures. It came in at $128. I have a feeling it made more money the first time, even in 1958. Coming in also unnumbered, but about 4 or 5 positions higher, The Film Critic from Music Box. Even a movie about a film critic can't make money. That came in at $839. Okay, enough about me and the box office. Thank you very much for watching the Weekend Box Office Report. We'll see you again next week.